My name's Colin. I will be your host. Let's get into it. Let's tell you some spooky jokes. You guys want some spooky jokes or what? Yeah, buddy. All right. Well, hey, let me ask you, Covert Café, what does a flat beer and President John Fitzgerald Kennedy have in common with one another?
I don't know what.
Not a lot of head left. Hey-oh. Oh. That's a spooky joke. That's pretty spooky right there. That's what we say. Pretty spooky. Hell yeah. So here's how this show works. This is a panel comedy show. I have compiled 6 of the funniest stand-up comedians in our fair city to come up here one by one. They're going to tell some true crime stories with me. They're going to play some games with me. It's overall going to be a damn good time. Does that sound like a plan to you folks or what? Hell yeah. Cool. Well, that brings us to spooky joke number 2 coming at you. All right. Hey, what do you call a zombie movie where the zombies don't want to eat brains? They just want to suck a lot of dick.
I don't know what.
Call it Night of the Giving Head. That's what you call it. Oh my God. Oh my God. But you know what's great about head? That's a horrible segue. I was just going to shout out the homies behind the bar. Make some noise for Cody and Joe behind the bar. And Joe Mishkin on the 1s and the 2s in the back there. Make it loud for him. Yeah, we're live streaming this on YouTube. You can't take anything back panel tonight. Nothing you say, it's out there, all right? And I've said some shit. It's getting pretty spooky, all right? Hell yeah, we're gonna have a good time. We got a theme we do for every one of these shows. This month's theme, oh boy, ready for it? Little drum roll. It's Vigilante Murders, hell yeah. These are fun, so there's gonna be a couple of victims you're gonna be like, oh, that's too bad, and then a couple you're gonna be like, yeah, all right. That's the whole up and down of this. Spooky joke number trace. All right. Did you guys hear that they're coming out with it? They're remaking Frankenstein again, but it's with the guys from Jackass. Did you guys hear about this? Yeah, they're gonna call it Prankenstein. Fuck. That's a dumb joke, but it's pretty good. Johnny Knoxville's going to play Victor Frankenstein. Steve-O is going to be Igor, because of course, right? He's already kind of hunched over. And then for the monster, they're actually going to compile all the charred bits of Ryan Dunn's corpse together. And then they're going to put Bam Margera's head on it, because he kind of already looks like Frankenstein. That was a weak one to end the 3 spooky jokes on. I feel that, and I'm glad that you guys do too. But you know what? I had to bring up a head 3 times, or else it's not funny. That's the rule of 3s, folks. Make some noise for comedy. That's how we do it. That's what we're doing here tonight. All right. Should we get this show going? Bring up your first panelist, or what? Oh, my goodness. Let's do it. This first comic coming up to the stage, he's a good buddy of mine. He's been tearing up the open mics and the shows all over Portland. Make some noise for Elijah Mang. Yes.
Hi, guys. Thanks.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
If you're expecting the same level of energy out of me, you're gonna be displeased. I'm sorry, but
It's okay.
I'm glad to be here. Thanks for coming out.
Yeah. Hey, make a round of applause for yourselves, Covert
You
Café.
guys are awesome.
You guys are awesome.
Uh-huh.
We're having a good time here. Yeah. How you doing tonight, Elijah?
Fantastic.
Hell yeah. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad that you're here. I'm glad to tell this story with you to get this thing started off. So,
Cool.
Because it's me, this first story we're doing in the Vigilante Murders show, because it's me and I'm who I am, we're going to start this off with some Irish on Irish violence. Make some noise for it. Yeah. That's what we're good for, the Irish, are taking each other out. All right, yeah. Self-destructive. And this is an international true crime case. This comes to us from the Great White North, Canada, Ontario, Northern Ontario, Elijah.
Great White North. That's just what they call Oregon and Texas, where I'm from.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. Yeah, it's very white up there, and it's very north.
Cool.
It's a good time. But this is a case from way back in the 1880s, actually. It has its roots in the 1840s, way back up there in Canada. We're talking about the Black Donnellys. Yeah, there's a little picture there. On the right, that's the Black Donnellys homestead. That's the Donnelly family house up in there in Lucan Township, Northern Ontario. And there on the left, that's a headstone for all the family members that was killed there. More on that later. Yeah. So, back in the day, these 2 people decided to flee the Irish potato famine. You've heard of the potato blight, I'm sure.
I've heard of it, yeah.
Yeah, on Gorta Moor in Irish.
Those greedy Irish were eating up all the potatoes. Is that how it started?
No.
Is
God,
that?
no. Everybody boo that.
I stand corrected. I'm kidding.
Yeah, that's a colonial mindset, buddy. We need to knock that out of you. No, what happened was there was a blight on potatoes. Irish people were only allowed to eat potatoes. The other crops were fine. They're just the British were sending them overseas. You understand? So two people, a married couple named Jim and Joanna Donnelly, they immigrated from Tipperary, Ireland, and made their way over to Ontario and started living on this piece of farmland on the edge of this property owned by someone else. So they were squatting, but Canada had squatters' rights at the time, so they were completely illegal in doing so. They just lived on this land for the longest time. But it created some problems in the town because some people were like, you're just a bunch of fucking bums, you Irish fucking potato people, you know.
Yeah, potato people.
The common insult hurled at me at open mics.
Yeah, if I had $1 for every time I called Colin a potato person, I wouldn't be doing open mic comedy.
No, dude, you'd be at the top of Netflix. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Oh my goodness. No, it's a good time. So basically they squat on this farmland, Jim and Joanna, and they have 8 kids. They end up having 8 children. Whole big old Irish brood, you understand? And one day, Jim, after a barn raising, kills his neighbor, Patrick Farrell, over a land dispute. But it was in self-defense. This happened in 1857.
Really quick, I feel like
Yes.
land dispute is just a huge umbrella term for anything. Like, he could have killed him for just like a tree was hanging over his fence.
No
you know?
shit, exactly. Yeah, it's never a good reason to take
Land
someone
dispute.
out. There's no reason good enough to kill someone. Let's make that Murder Casserole's official premise, official stance right now. All right, don't kill people because if you do, then I have to talk about you.
That's what I was gonna ask. Is like these people are vigilantes. Are we supposed to like these people?
No, the Donnellys.
Okay,
Yeah,
they
no,
kill
it'll come.
I did no research, guys. I'm sorry.
You're not supposed to. I want you fresh, just like the people. By the way, anybody in the room, have we ever heard of the Black Donnelly family or anything like that? Oh, cool. This is all new to you guys. So basically, Jim kills in 1857. He kills Patrick Farrell in self-defense. Throws a railroad spike at his head. Breaks open fucking Patrick Farrell's head.
That's sick.
all right. Yeah, Patrick Farrell, Will Farrell's great-grandfather.
Nice.
Yeah, so he comes out and he goes, Buddy the Elf. Nah, okay, fuck me. All right. So Jim gets 7 years in prison for this offense. Goes to prison for 7 years. And during that time, his sons grow up and start is their version of a taxi service back in the day, but it's just wagons, you know. They had a couple horses, couple wagons. They start carting people around town. But controversial opinions continue stewing about the Donnelly family in this town in Canada. You understand? Everyone's going, oh, they're criminals. They're violent. They're taking our jobs. Literally, it's that whole thing. But the weird thing is this would be like, to compare it to today's situation, it would be like if ICE was completely made up of Mexican Americans. Like, it's confusing. Because everybody in this story is descended from Irish immigrants or an Irish immigrant themselves.
That would flummox me for sure.
Vigilante cases are often quite flummoxing. Yeah. How would you, if not a railroad spike, how would you prefer to be killed by a neighbor, Elijah?
Like they let out their animal and accidentally killed me, but like their animal is just like a cat, but like a fucking huge cat.
Oh, like they've got like a mountain cat.
Yeah.
They got a puma.
They probably have those in the Great White North, it sounds
Oh,
like.
they got mountain cats up there.
Big old kitties.
In Wyoming? Hell yeah. You ever watch Yellowstone and just get mad?
I've never seen Yellowstone.
It's not worth it, man. Fuck Yellowstone. Fuck that fucking show. It's stupid. I don't care that my lesbian mom likes it for the horses.
For the horses.
That's what she says. She's like, I know it's not good because they rent all of the sets and everything from Mormons because it's all shot in Utah and you have to pay the Mormon church a bunch of money to film things in Utah. This is a big tangent, but then I go, yeah, but she goes, but there's horses and I'm gay woman, so she's like, I have to watch for the horses. Yeah, but anyway, that was a big detraction. I would like to be electrocuted, I think, by a neighbor. I would like to just run onto an electric fence. You ever do that?
No. One time my dad had this electric fence to like keep his dog from running away, and I pissed on it, and then I got kind of electrocuted.
You got a little shock. Yeah, there's water in your piss, which is a natural conductant. We had a thing growing up in Iowa where it's like, see how long you can hold on to the electric fence before you go into cardiac arrest. It's pretty fun. Yeah, no, we had a great time growing up. Yeah. So, anyways, by 1880, Jim Donnelly is out of prison. His son's running this thing. They're still living on this squatting property out there, but their whole thing is like, just leave us alone. We're staying out of everyone's way. We're not bothering anybody. But because of the reputation, all the paranoia in the town got whipped up so that a bunch of dudes decided to form what they called a peace society. Now, vigilante groups are very close to hate groups in that way. And they always call themselves like the Society of Benevolent Neighbors or something really nice sounding, so that what they don't actually want to tell you is we're going to bust your head open with a shovel.
The Society for Totally Peaceful Dudes in Northern Canada.
Yeah.
That's the name of my band.
Totally normal dudes who are not liquored up at all to go do something bad. So in 1880, the Peace Society, about 30 dudes all descended in the middle of the night to the Donnelly farmhouse with the intention of pulling Jim and all the other Donnelly men there outside and lynching them from a nearby tree. They're just like, we're just going to kill them. So they all get blind drunk and go over there in the middle of the night. And they start calling outside the house. They go, Jim, come on out, come on out. And then finally they break into the house and using farm implements, we're talking shovels, axes, picks, like stuff like that. They beat to death Jim Donnelly, his wife Joanna Donnelly, their niece Bridget Donnelly, who was hiding under a bed. They pulled her out to kill her. And that one of the sons, Tom Donnelly, beat them all to death in the home. Why is that the part that's making you giggle?
So is that where the Donnelly story ends?
No!
Just they get killed by this group? Okay.
No, because there's more killings. Yeah, because the Peace Society goes, there weren't enough Donnelly men here to kill.
Oh.
So they go over to Will Donnelly's house. Will Donnelly is another son of Jim and Joanna who's grown, has his own farm at that point. They go over to Will Donnelly's house, kill his horse in the front yard to draw him out, and then
your mom, by the way, would hate that.
Hate it. Oh, she does not care for that.
Killing horses.
Which sucks because in the pilot of Yellowstone, Kevin Costner mercy kills a horse like in the first 5 minutes. I'm like, how did you get past that, Ma? But she kept wanting to do it.
With therapy, I got past that part of Yellowstone.
She was like, they're still like, they didn't really kill a horse. But at any rate, they go to Will Donnelly's home.
It was a Mormon horse.
It was a Mormon horse. That horse had 5 wives, and he had it coming. But at any rate, they shoot one more dude at Will Donnelly's house. They're trying to get Will Donnelly, but they shoot his younger brother, John Donnelly.
Oh, man.
So this is 5 Donnellys killed in the course of one night in 2 different locations.
Damn.
But if you were like joining a vigilante group, Elijah, what do you think the cause would be that would get you to like pick up a shovel and go out with your boys to go kill a dude?
Probably just like lower prices on burritos at food trucks. I think that they've gotten out of control. If I can bring it down to like $8 to $12 like it used to be, I think I would kill for that.
$8 to $12 is still pretty steep for a food truck.
Thank
burrito.
you so much, Colin. I appreciate it. No, but I was talking.
It'll get back to the Better Business Bureau. Yeah.
I was talking to my friend Matt the other day. He's like, $15 is reasonably priced for a burrito. I was like, are you out of your fucking mind right now?
If this is the Matt I know, if this is the Matt I think you're talking about, that man has no idea what money is.
And then he goes, and then I argue with him about it, and then he's like, honestly, $18 for a burrito is not that. I'm like, $18?
You better be putting foie gras in that burrito. If it's $18, you better be putting gold leaf in that sumbitch.
Exactly.
Tell you what.
So yeah, I would kill for that cause.
You'd kill for cheaper burritos.
Yep.
You heard it here, Mang 2028.
That's what I want.
Cheaper burritos, or you get the shovel.
Yeah.
That's pretty spooky. But this entire night of carnage at the main farm was witnessed by a young man named Johnny O'Connor, who was a farmhand been hired by Jim Donnelly that day to work on the farm. Staying the night, he had hid under a bed, saw the Peace Society kill everybody in the house. So he was the only living testimony from it. So based on his account, he got all of the guys arrested, but the only guy who ended up seeing any kind of trial was the ringleader of the Peace Society, a guy named James Carroll. And the reason I have to point out James Carroll is because that's my grandmother's maiden name, and I am from not too far from here. Kind of pretty spooky. Pretty spooky. I don't think that this is in... This doesn't seem like a Mad Dog way to kill someone.
How would you kill somebody if you had to? Colin?
I would definitely be drunk like the Peace Society was.
Yeah, maybe.
And it wouldn't be like...
I should look into it.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to get too deep into this in case it can be used later. And I want the crowd here to have plausible deniability more than anything else. Yeah. So both trials, James Carroll goes to trial twice, Elijah, you understand? And both of them were dismissed despite plenty of evidence to support Johnny O'Connor's testimony that the peace society just came in there and killed them all. James Carroll's story was that they killed them all in self-defense. Like the Donnellys attacked them first, and they had to.
Yeah, they ran up on his house and then murdered everybody in the house in self-defense.
Yeah. They were just like, stop fighting back. James Carroll then became a police officer in the United States. I'm kidding, but that would work, wouldn't it? But despite plenty of evidence of the Donnellys' innocence, and to this day,
quick, I'm sorry. Isn't it weird that like the Italians came to America to like start the mafia, and then so did also like the Irish did the same thing, but their mafia was just the police department.
Yeah. Well, if you want a really good representation of that era of history, you should watch the movie Gangs of New York. Okay. It's very good. Shout out one of Joe Rogers' favorite movies. It's amazing. It's very good. Daniel Day-Lewis plays a racist guy, but he's racist against Irish people, which is really funny because it's Daniel Day-Lewis, and he's Irish in real life. But anyways, to this day, the name Donnelly carries great shame with it. It's why they're called the Black Donnellys, because for years and years, generations and generations, you didn't talk about it because it was very, very likely like your uncle or your granddad or your dad was in that mob that night and at least saw the killings happen, if not took part in them. So they were just like, sweep it under the rug, sweep it under the rug, sweep it under the rug. The reason, if you see with that headstone for all the people that were murdered that night, the reason that's in a museum is because the actual gravestone kept getting demolished. It kept getting vandalized in the cemetery. So it was just a thing that for years and years, you did not speak about the Black Donnellys. But you know what, Elijah? We're talking about it tonight. Hell yeah!
Covert Café.
Here at Covert Café. Well, that's the story I got for you, Elijah. What do you think?
That's quite the family. What happened to the other guy who just hid out? Was he just scorned and...
Oh, yeah, he left the area, eventually moved, I think, west to, like, Alberta, where the farming and the squatting is a little bit easier. Alberta is like the Montana of Canada. It's just open and flat and just cattle.
Nice.
You know, you could just chill out there, get lost. And this is like 1880s. You could just literally go like 10 miles away, and nobody's going to know who you are or where you came from. Mm-hmm. Miss it. I miss it. All right. Nice. I never experienced it, but I miss it. Mm-hmm. Make some noise for Elijah, everybody. Yeah, Elijah Mang, everybody. Keep it going for him. All right. Gonna keep this old thing moving and grooving. Get on to your next little segment here. This next panelist coming to the stage, she is hilarious. She runs a show on Cable called Comics Take on the News, which is gonna make sense for this fucking segment. Make some noise for Danny Schi! Yeah. How you doing, Danny?
During that last segment, you said that there's never any good reason to kill a person. I just want to go on the record and say that I immediately disagreed with that. One. And two, they did eventually, I checked out a little bit in the middle, because beer.
Because you wanted to correct me. I get
no,
it.
but you did get to the point where you were going to kill people for an $18 burrito. And I do respect that, but it changed. It's just a very big flip from... Never kill anybody.
The slogan of this show, the through line of Murder Casserole, Danny, is firm opinions loosely held. All right? Yeah, I'm willing to change my mind, all right?
All right.
Like, you might convince me to be a fucking Michigan fan after this.
I hate Michigan.
Okay, good. Probably not then. Fuck Michigan!
Specifically the university.
Specifically those fucking Wolverines.
Just those fucking Wolverines. A lot of serial killers. U of M.
Oh, yeah.
You got Timothy McVeigh.
The
Michigan militia.
That's not a serial killer.
The Unabomber.
I
know they should be.
Did you just watch Bowling for Columbine before you came to brush up?
No. Anyway, other serial killers.
Yeah, those old.
We're a Spartan group. Okay.
Well, that was my high school mascot. Did you know that?
Yeah. No, I didn't. I didn't really care about.
Didn't do your research on me, clearly. That hurts my feelings.
Was
Danny,
not interested.
You host a show on Cable. When does that happen?
I do host a show on Cable.
Plug that real quick.
Anybody here listen to Cable?
Cable, yeah. Community radio.
Community radio since 1968.
That seemed like you pulled that out of your ass.
That's a real date. We started with classical, then quickly switched over to Black Panther. And now we're still there today. It's the fourth Monday of the month.
Oh, damn.
From 10 p.m. to midnight.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's good times.
Tune in as you go to sleep.
It is a wild time. Or as you're door dashing. Okay, it's a fine time.
Well, usually I listen to your show while I'm sharpening all my knives. Is that bad?
That's appropriate.
Hell yeah.
It's fine.
Just a big whetstone
you
going,
can also,
Danny.
Kabu has an app. It is on the app, so you can Google Kabu app and find stuff there too.
Beautiful. Make some noise for Kabu again. Yeah. We love it. We love it. All right, so this segment I got, because you run that, I thought it would be kind of fun to do my version of it with you, which is the true crime news. We call this the Gory Gazette. Yeah. Whoop. That sounded like a very enthusiastic woo or a middling boo. There's no, there was like, I don't know. But anyway, I got 5 true crime stories for you, all right?
5 true crime.
So this first one, I love this one. A logger in Malaysia was trampled to death last week by an elephant.
Sure.
But it took 2...
intentionally or just because the elephant was running and the logger was not paying attention?
I think it was a little like, why are you logging where elephants live? It's more one of those
elephant
things.
didn't have a vendetta against the logger?
No, apart from evolutionary, I would say. Perhaps an evolutionary vendetta where it's like, you're cutting down my house, man.
This would be more interesting if the...
It was personal.
Yeah. I'm more for the intentional homicide.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Intentional homicide? Or
Yeah. The first degree. Premeditated.
Premeditated. That's what I meant.
Well, the weird thing about this is he was trampled to death after over two instances, 2 attacks. So the logging camp, they said they smelled and heard the elephants before they showed up.
Okay,
this one dude didn't get away quick enough, and they trampled over him. The elephants trampled and then left the area. The coworkers, the other loggers, come back, find this dude. He's got both legs broken. So they start to try to move him to an aid station. Elephants charge again, and they all take off, and they can't bring the dude with 2 broken legs, so he gets trampled again, and that's when he dies.
This sounds like yikes, but also like a superhero origin story.
Yeah.
Because I hear like, hey, you were trampled on an elephant. I just assume you're dead, right? Like
Correct.
if you can get trampled twice is an accomplishment. Well done him.
Well, I'm sure he felt really lucky once his coworkers came back. He was like, they got both my legs, but I'm going to be okay. I'm sure they're like, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. And they're like, oh, fuck, they're back. And then they just leave him. They just abandon him.
I don't think that's how shock works.
No, probably not.
I don't think he was...
I don't know.
I don't think he was aware of what was going on. He was like, I don't know.
Oh, it's one thing if your legs...
still. It's like when you're...
I've never broken both of my legs at the same time, but I have to imagine it's not as bad as like getting your legs blown off.
I have been shocked by an electric fence many a time.
I can tell.
It's not going to give you a heart attack. Just an electric fence, because it's a pulsing electric, not the steady one.
It is.
If you want to electrocute a person, don't go with an electric fence on a farm.
Alrighty, you heard it here first, folks. Don't do it. Pretty spooky. Day.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, so a guy trampled down elephants.
I think that's one of the better ways to die. That seems whimsical. Oh my God, the majesty of nature, and you're dead. That's ideal to me. I'm going to agree with Elijah from the last segment. If a neighbor kills me, I want them to have a pet couple of elephants.
I think I'd rather fall from a very high tree.
What?
I just want to actually die. I just want to be dead.
I
think that I would. Yeah, but it took him 2 times of an elephant. 2 elephant stampedes had to kill him.
There's going to be a folk song about him.
Fall into the chipper. I just want it to be fast and done.
That is not going to be fast. You're going to feel every second of that leading up to it.
Shock hits in. You're like, you're like, I don't, my brain's
I think you're
gone.
tougher than you want to think you are.
I'm pretty sure.
Do you think you're going to hit the blades and be like, and I'm done? Great green, big, pillowy pastures for Danny. No.
Just as you said that, I was like, I don't know anybody that's died in a chipper, but I do know people that have been like trapped in a hay wagon and lost their leg, and they lived. But that's a long way.
You know how I don't want to die? You're going to relate to this because farm, I don't want to suffocate in a silo like grain.
Oh, yeah,
that's like quicksand.
Yeah.
I do not want that.
I'm not into drowning either. But my biggest fear, completely unrelated to anything, is, and it's not a huge fear, but it is a thing that I think about, is I don't want to be kidnapped and then trapped in a porta potty and slowly die that way. I just thought about, and I do think, I'm worried about that. I'm worried about that because I think that a porta potty would be a perfect place to keep a person that you kidnap. You never
You
have
can
to
yell through it though.
Sure, yeah, but
They're
it's
not
in a
soundproof.
warehouse somewhere. I mean, I don't know. All the kidnappers are hiding out in some warehouse.
Why are
that
you
nobody
planning
goes
your own
anywhere.
kidnapping?
I'm not. I am being cautious about, and you never know when you're going to have to kidnap a person.
This is like when I'm like, I'm really afraid a
What is
dinosaur is going
story
to gore
number
me.
2?
All right.
Let's move on to story
All right.
2.
Usually we do a Florida man, but this is a Florida woman.
Oh, okay.
A Florida woman beat her husband to death over the
Women
weekend.
can do anything men can do.
Exactly.
Yes.
And she beat him to death with a billy club, like a cop's nightstick.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sure.
Kind of cool.
Sure. Or premeditated or just...
I think it was
On a whim.
in the heat of the moment. So by Florida, I think that would be counted as manslaughter.
What was he doing beforehand?
I think he was abusing her.
Okay.
So they got
So,
into he
this is
had
self-defense.
been abusing her.
Self-defense, high
Yeah,
on the list
yeah.
of reasons to kill people.
Yeah, no, self-defense I can't really argue with, and you know, in that way I am a lot like
So was
a judge.
it his billy club?
I don't know who supplied the billy club actually.
If he was beating her, it's probably
Some
his billy
dickhead
club.
named Billy, am I right?
It does look like she killed her husband, who is a cop. So she is really.
Yeah, dude, that just
Hey,
goes to
Cap.
show you that like there's no such thing as non-lethal forms of law enforcement equipment.
No.
Like you can, if you hit someone hard enough, you'll kill them. Like,
Yeah.
and that's the message I want to take away. If you're ever beating somebody, just know it's a fine line, and then you're in murder territory. Yeah. But in Washington, you can get away with it because there's a mutual combat law.
Yeah, you just don't want to write about it in your diary before you self-defend yourself.
Yeah, you don't want to do
That's
that. Okay,
that's-
we got
don't
a few more to
write-
get
Okay,
to.
number 3.
Number 3, there was a blood feud between two families on the island of Crete in Greece that
Okay.
came to a head this weekend with a shootout in which 2 people were killed, 1 from each family, and 4 more people wounded. What was the root cause of this fucking blood
2 people were
feud?
killed.
2 people.
Blood feud.
4 people wounded. Shootout.
Lots of cheating. Was it a throuple situation?
No,
Was there was a
no.
one person was cheating with the other 2?
Intergenerational, multi-decade
Nah,
family feud.
I like it that one of them walked in, one the other 3 having sex.
It could have been, but
Other 4. It was other 4.
it was over.
There were-
It was over goat grazing.
Okay.
Like in Elijah's thing, it's always
Sure.
a land dispute. It's always like you
Okay.
can't have your animals on my land. Like, and they got mad at that. And because it's Greece, I imagine it's goats. They have a lot of goats in Greece, right? Is that the case? Yeah. You like goats?
No.
I fucking love
We're
goats.
pretty anti-goats and
Really?
sheep.
Really?
I'm a cow person.
You're
Like, I like those are my favorite livestock.
I could see you running.
Horses, least favorite.
Yeah, they're fucking dicks.
Real bitches.
Can I tell you, and I mean this as a compliment, I could see you running the least sympathetic cow therapy farm on earth. Like, you know where they take people who have, like, lost a leg in a car accident, they go, hug the cow, it'll make you feel better. And it does, it works, you know? I imagine your one is like, hug the fucking cow! Hug the fucking cow! You want to feel better? Hug the cow! That's my Danny Schi impression. I think it's pretty on point.
That is a fairly accurate. I do like the idea
Fairly
of cow,
accurate.
cow therapy. Have you guys, anybody hugged a cow? Anybody? Highly
Not for
recommend.
therapy,
It's
just for
good,
pleasure.
Isn't it? It's so warm. It's so
Yeah, they're
warm.
big.
Not dairy cows, okay?
No,
those are the
those
worst.
guys
Those are real low on the
They're prima
rungs.
donnas.
Beef cows, all
Beef
the way.
cows. Because then you can hug them and be like, you're going to taste so fucking
Yeah.
good later.
And they
I
got a
can
lot
exist
of
in
muscle.
both of those worlds. But anyways, we got to move on.
Okay,
So a
all right.
former St. Louis newscaster has been charged
Sure.
with stabbing her elderly mother to death
Wait,
on
just
Halloween.
back to the goats. Just what happens to who owns them now? Are they now?
I don't know.
They're now eaten.
So, you know what I'm going to say, and this is with no information behind it, to the victors go the spoils.
This is okay. That's fair. I just think that it's usually about property and the government taking your property. So probably.
Yeah, I don't know
government
how
got
the Greek government dealt with this.
I don't know. They were strapped for cash for a minute.
They were.
And
They
then
sure
we
were.
stopped talking about them. I don't know what happened.
St. Louis newscaster.
Oh, St. Louis.
Her
I
name
know
is-
St. Louis. I've been there.
Her name is Angie Mock, and
Angie Mock.
she killed her mom, her elderly mother that she was living with on
Sure.
Halloween Day.
Sure. Elderly
Stabbed her.
abuse is a real thing. All right, folks? Pay attention.
And you always seem like you can always make the argument afterwards. They're like, I was doing her a favor.
Yeah, maybe.
She wanted to go, you know.
She couldn't afford the drugs.
Yeah.
It could have just been like, this is...
Like that movie with Kathy Bates, the fucking Dolores Claiborne. You ever seen that
Sure,
one?
no,
No,
I
it's a good
don't
one.
watch
You should
movies.
check it out.
Okay.
Stephen King book. It's a good
Okay.
one.
Anyway, wait, who's on the daughter's side? Anybody?
I
Okay, don't have any
I
information.
don't have a picture of her, unfortunately, but they put
Okay.
her mugshot up next to her when she was in the newscasting days. And if, like, verbal abuse makes you uglier over
Kathy
time,
Mock.
I think I might be on the daughter's side because it was a rough come down. Not to
Okay.
be rude about a lady's looks. but she looked better before the murder.
Okay. All
I think that's usually how it goes.
Murder isn't good for your looks. Is that what you're saying?
Except for in the case of Gypsy Rose Blanchard, that Munchausen case, because she had her boyfriend kill her mom, and then she went to jail, and she started doing better health-wise because her mom was starving her to death. Anyways, last one here. All right, this is the local one.
Okay.
Oregon City. All right, a man in Oregon City has been arrested for murdering his live-in girlfriend and dumping her body in the Mount Hood forest with the help of his 15-year-old son.
Oh, good for the kid.
Who says the American family's in jeopardy?
Okay, first though, you did say that Portland was Oregon City, that's the same
I
local.
said local. I just said,
okay.
It's close
Oregon
enough.
City,
It's right there.
Place. It's its own place.
Yeah.
Good for them. Where in Mount Hood?
In the forest somewhere. I don't know.
Okay.
If I knew the spot, we wouldn't be talking about
I
it.
am
I'd
a
be
little
dancing
bit
there in the
concerned.
night.
I'm just a little bit concerned about happening upon a dead body.
Oh, yeah. Well, I think they picked it up now, bro.
Yeah, I just don't know.
But there's probably a lot of bodies
There is.
in
That was
Mount
that
Hood.
serial killer last year.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
hit
yeah.
all of those bodies.
The PNW is a hotbed for hiding bodies in the woods because it rains so much it gets
Yeah.
rid of a lot of evidence.
Can I tell you I don't know how much, can I tell you my favorite ghost story, murder story?
Hit me.
So you know at the Roslyn, it was run by this guy, Aaron
We
something.
just talked about it, yeah.
Yeah.
The Larry Hurwitz.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
Larry Hurwitz. Yeah, that's the same. Aaron, Larry Hurwitz, same thing.
all.
Anyway, he murdered somebody, and then he went to jail on tax evasion. And he's
Yeah.
like, and then the guy who helped him murder somebody was like, flipped and told some stuff to avoid some other crime.
And now it's haunted by the dude who was murdered. up
And
there.
so the police went back and they're like, hey, Larry, this guy says you killed that guy. And he's like, well, I did kill that guy. And the police were like, well, we'll maybe do a deal if you can tell us where the body is. He's like, I don't know where I left the body. How many people did you murder?
That probably means
you don't know.
He's in the tunnels underneath the theater. God, almost
Probably,
definitely.
he's possibly
like,
in the Shanghai tunnels, or he's like with a lot of other bodies. That's either you
again,
forgot.
Shanghai tunnels. There's a
or
lot of
there's
motherfuckers
other
down
bodies,
there.
But like
all right?
other bodies that he killed. Anyway, that's
Half
my...
of them are just like tourists from Indiana
Also,
who got
the
lost down
Roslyn's
there.
the Roslyn's haunted. That's why it's a ghost story.
Yes,
but
it
anyway,
is.
and that kid, the one that they murdered, maybe haunts the thing.
Yeah.
But we
Well,
can't
hey,
find
that's a
the
great
body.
job. Thank you for
All right.
slipping that in.
You're
Make some
welcome.
noise for Danny Schi, everybody. Yeah. We're going to keep this old thing going, all right? We got another true crime story to do with you. This next panelist, she's hilarious. She runs a show called Porch Hang. It's a good time. I got to do stand-up in her backyard, which is cool because I got to smoke cigarettes while I did it. It was a lot of fun. Make some noise right now for my friend, Ash Allen! How you doing, Ash?
So good. This
Hell
room
yeah.
feels so good. This
Oh
just
my
feels-
God, this is a beautiful room, beautiful crowd of people we got here tonight.
Yeah, beautiful. All tens across
All
the board.
tens. Oh, this is
Yeah.
just a well-placed swimming competition, just holding up tens.
Oh yeah, I was like,
That was a long walk. That joke. You know what we say to that
because
joke?
wet. I was like, ah.
You know what we say to that joke, Ash? Same thing I say to my dog every morning. Oh, it's a big stretch.
Oh yeah, big yeah.
You got it.
Yeah,
You got it.
I do love a dog.
You got to say it, or
stretch.
else they don't stretch,
I
and
do
then their
love
joints
it very
hurt.
much. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I got a little story for you. But what do you want to say?
I have a quick question.
Yeah, hit me.
Is it like an intentional psychological thing that your guests are a lot lower than you? I just sitting here, I do feel like there's a power dynamic that makes me feel like, you know, do y'all see it a little
Do you
bit?
guys
Does
see
it feel?
Is this felt the same? Whoa,
I just want everyone to know that
Well,
what you think it feels like it times 10, but like
Do you want to switch? Would that make you more comfortable?
Yeah. You know, I am a
you wanna
switch.
sw-
Let's
can we
switch
switch
microphones.
mics? Yeah,
Is that
yeah.
crazy?
Take that one.
Wow, seamless. Okay.
Michigan, adjust that. I'm louder than everybody. See, this is. I used to. We did.
We did.
Keep the microphones. Oh, okay.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I used to do the show like this, Ash, actually, and what I found was that I looked too fat. I didn't like it because it bunches up right here. But this is the comfier seat too. What?
If you
I have to
hold
hold this.
this-
This is gonna make it fatter.
No,
all
just
right.
like hold it in your lap.
The only good ukulele player is that big fat guy from Hawaii. Yeah?
Let's
You know what I'm talking about?
We all heard that song in our
Yeah.
hearts just now.
Israel, I can't say his last name, but yeah, I was doing the show like this for a while, but then I felt it would be more talk showy if I had like a desk seat.
I've ruined your show.
No, it's cool. Do you guys like this more? I rest my case, Ash.
I know. I have. Anyway, hi. Thanks for having me.
How
Thanks
we doing?
for having me.
Yeah.
Delighted to.
Yeah. Do
make
a little
this-
case with me?
Yeah. Let's,
Yeah.
let's
We're
do it.
so switching back for the next segment.
This
This feels wrong. But what I got a story from you because Ash, you're like me. You're from the sticks. You're from Mississippi, correct?
Yeah, these sticks.
These sticks, yeah,
so many
yeah.
sticks.
So many. So I picked a case that's kind of fun, a little vigilante case that comes also from the South, but comes from Missouri. And this is the case of Ken Rex McElroy. There's Ken Rex. He's a good-looking guy. I like that look. I'm working on it myself. If I got rid of the mustache and just went back to the mutton chops.
Does he look kind of like Johnny Cash from a distance?
He looks like diabetic Johnny Cash.
Like if you're not looking,
yeah.
if you're not looking, it looks like Johnny Cash.
Yeah. That's Johnny Cash if he was more into like just booze than pills, because I think the pills kept him skinny.
Yeah, he's bloated.
But the booze,
yeah,
would
there's
bloat.
a lot
and Ken Rex was a
that's
boozy
tough.
guy.
Okay.
So the best way you could define Ken Rex is a lifelong shithead. All right, he's constantly from his teenage years. He's always getting into bar fights. He's always sexually assaulting women, and he is always just generally known around town as the bully of Skidmore, Missouri. Which is the perfect name for a town for a story like this. Skidmore, gross.
It's like Skid Less.
Yeah,
know?
Skid Less,
Like
Rex.
we could just think about it. Just Skid Less.
By the way, as we talk about this, we always have to refer to Ken Rex McElroy as Ken Rex, because my understanding is that's a Southern thing. If the middle name is in there, you got to say it every time.
Ken Rex.
Ken
yeah.
Rex. Ken
Yeah.
Rex, what
Ken
you doing
Rex.
over there?
Yeah, Ken
like
Rex.
it's one name, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, my full United Methodist Christian name is Ashley Diane. It's Ashley Diane.
So that's probably what like close family members call you to this day.
Yeah, in the law.
Yeah. The Midwestern Irish Catholic version of that is only when the mom is angry and it's Colin David.
Colin David. Beautiful.
Yeah, I'm a Dave. Yeah. So anyways, by 1981, Ken Rex was thrice married, had 17 kids.
Hot.
Yeah. And he had 21 vacated charges, including arson, assault and battery, assault with a deadly woman, Deadly woman. Ooh. That's what, yeah. Ooh, deadly woman. All right. And this is sad to say after that, but statutory rape.
Okay, up until that last one, which is just like there's no way to make that not a bummer, but it also is like, for a minute, you could rebrand that.
Yeah,
so like,
yeah.
This guy loves to love, busy, all these marriages, all these kids, and is just like really, honestly,
Yeah.
sunset, sunrise is like a proactive.
All of those crimes before the statutory
Busy.
one, you're an incredible country music singer in the 70s.
Yeah.
Like, you're Waylon Jennings. But with the statutory, you're Jerry Lee Lewis.
Yeah, otherwise, yeah. It's like if you got a
and
hit, we still love you. but
Of
yeah.
those two, you don't want to be Jerry Lee Lewis. Or Elvis. Elvis also was a statutory rapist. That cannot be forgotten. I think that's more the style icon he's going for is like late stage Elvis. Ken
Oh
Rex over
yeah,
here,
no, yeah, and he's like running.
He's
for,
in
yeah.
jumpsuit Elvis era right there. Hell yeah. So also he kidnapped his underage third wife. She was 14 when he was in his 30s, and he basically threatened her family, be like, "Give me her, sign over your parental rights to me, so I can marry her and be her legal guardian." Yeah, bad guy, piece of shit. Yeah, and also because of this. His third wife, Trina, the one who was underage, had an uncle named Bo Bowenkamp who ran the local general store in Skidmore.
I don't think we like Bobo.
No, Bo Bowenkamp's a good guy because he got in Ken Rex's face and said, "You are a fucking asshole and you're a rapist and my niece is underage and this is wrong and this is fucked up." So Ken Rex goes into his store one day with a rifle and shoots Bo Bowenkamp in the arm.
Yeah!
No, that's a bad thing. That's bad. The bad guy did that to the dude who was sticking up for his niece.
This happened to me once at a basketball game. I like
What?
I cheered. I got so excited for the first like big play, and I was like, "Yeah!"
It's a
And
big
I was
180.
just-
Yeah, I was
and,
worried
and I
there.
was like, "Oh no!" anyway, yeah.
So,
I get excited.
I want to know, growing up where you grew up, did you grow up in a small town or is it bigger?
It was a 10,000 person town.
Okay.
And I grew up in the country part of it. We did not have city water, which shows with my IQ. It's
well water people are smart in different ways.
It wasn't well water. It actually was water that came from the next county, and it was called pumpkin. Like not pumpkin, but PUNKIN. And the water was very often orange. It was orange water. And then they would the only way to give feedback of like when the water was orange, it was like you have to go on Facebook, and it was some woman's personal like Facebook account. She's like, sorry y'all, we're doing the stuff to it, and then it would turn pink, like bright pink, and you're like, I think they're just adding coloring to it. It's not like, but we're like, okay, and we're just like drinking it. And then recently my parents are like, now they have city water. They're like, yeah, we would have never drank the old water. Yeah. And I'm like, y'all were just like gushing it down my throat for my whole life.
You took a sip and you're like, Mommy, why does my throat tickle?
Yeah, I mean, I do think that I am mostly metal now. Anyway, we're doing great.
You're mostly fucking metal, Ash. Hell yeah. It's not Ashley Diane, it's fucking Ash. Yeah. Ash that sig. All right. Anyways, but I wanted to ask you, was there like a town shithead, like a dude that it was like, that guy's a dick in your town?
My dad. No. I mean, maybe, yeah.
We had one. He was a cop. Shocker. His name's Brandon Pickett. He still lives in my hometown. Fuck you, Brandon. I think I've called him out on the show before, and he's still a cop in my hometown.
This show is actually about Brandon Pickett.
Yeah,
this was like this whole show is just
we
an
should
outlet.
picket him. Anyways, but while on bail for shooting Bobo in camp, Ken Rex threatened everyone in the town. He went into the town bar with an M1 rifle, which is what dudes carried in World War II, with a bayonet on the end of it. And just if everyone's got a fucking problem with me, I will fucking come for you. If you talk to the police ever, I will fucking kill you. Threatens it's not like in the bar on a Saturday night, like this many people in the middle of the room. And he's threatening everybody. So the town folk are terrified, and they all gather a couple weeks later with Sheriff Estes, the local lawman, and they're like, we don't know what to do about this guy. This is a problem. He's going to hurt us all. And Sheriff Estes goes, hey now, don't do anything to him. Don't hurt Ken Rex. But I'm going to drive out of town for the night, and whatever happens when I'm gone, happens when I'm gone.
On the count of 10,568. Go.
So, he very conspicuously leaves town for the night. And the next day, Ken Rex, middle of the day, 2 p.m., Sunday afternoon, middle of Skidmore, Missouri, sitting in the cab of his pickup truck next to his wife, Trina. A whole bunch of shots just ring out in the middle of the day, and 7 shots fired from at least 2 different guns just fill Ken Rex McElroy with holes, and he dies instantly.
Like a Bonnie and Clyde.
Yeah. But the townsfolk who shot knew Trina was going to be sitting in the cab. She was fine. Not a single fucking bullet hit her. She was sitting right next to him. They were like, we know who we want. All right.
That is an amazing magic bullet situation where it's like,
I think they just
like
knew.
Around
so
her
like
silhouette, it's like perfectly outlined. It's just
aim for the big dumpy bitch behind the steering wheel and
Dumpy
leave the underage girl he kidnapped alone.
Right, yeah. It's it's like you're practicing in the FBI. You know, they have those and it's like not the.
Well, Skidmore, Missouri too. This is in the Ozarks. These are deer hunting guys. These guys can fucking shoot. All right, these are guys. They're not gonna mess up. It's like, did you see about the Murdaugh murders that happened like a few years back in South Carolina?
Have I been weirdly trying not to watch?
Oh, I'm so invested in it. It's a rich family.
Was great.
Yeah, in the South, and the dad killed his wife and his son to cover up like a crime that the son had committed, kind of. And basically, they're like, he then hired a guy to shoot him so he could look like a victim to throw them off his trail. And the dude who shot him got arrested. And then he's in court and goes, "So you're saying you didn't shoot Alec Murdaugh?" Goes, "If I shot him, he'd be fucking dead." He's just like, I'm good at what I do.
I don't make mistakes.
Yeah, no, why would you?
No, it's a lot of redheads from this part of the Carolinas that is it's called Low Country.
Yeah.
And I will say they have a great boil. You know, if you want to do some shrimps and crab and some
fucking oyster
some pork,
fry.
you know, and you just want to drink a little pony, which is like a little tiny beer of like a Miller, and just like, just like sucking a crawfish head, which is gay, but like, delightful. And
here's controversial statements. As far as that stuff goes, everything you just highlighted, the red states have got that going on. All right,
the food
go there
is-
just for that and then leave. Anyways, 35 witnesses to this crime, Ash. 35 people were on the street that day while it happened. The police did their due diligence, asked everybody questions. All 35 witnesses to it said, I don't know, I didn't see shit.
yeah, because snitches get stitches.
Goddamn right.
Well,
Everyone's just like, I don't know.
say what to the cops?
Nothing. That is our side slogan. First is pretty spooky. Second is we don't talk to cops. Everybody say it with me. We don't talk to cops. Yeah, hell yeah. Put it out there. Yeah. No witnesses, no arrests ever made, no convictions ever made. None of the cops in this town dug any deeper. Rightfully so. This is one time of the cops being lazy is like, yeah, all right. We're cool with that. Nobody gave a shit because everybody knew that this guy was a piece of shit. And to leave it with a quote from a townsperson who was speaking to a journalist said that Ken, quote, needed killing. Hell yeah.
Honestly, I feel like when it is my time, I like I hope that let's like reverse engineer. I hope that my killer says that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was just like a fact, like it was her time to die.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can all kind of agree it was.
I think there's a joke about that where when I die, I just want you to wonder what happened.
and
I don't want to die and then someone's like, oh, that makes sense.
Well, totally. Well, I also want, and this is something I talk about on Listage, but it's like, it's true though. It's like, I'm from Mississippi and I wear bright orange when I'm at home during Christmas break, which is like the best time to walk in the woods because no snakies. But
No
then you
snakies.
but then mom's like, have a nice relaxing walk, but also just like scream every 3 seconds and wave like a bright orange like NASCAR flag that your dad had. And I'm just like, this is not relaxing, but yet I do it because men are shooting stuff. And
Yeah.
you hear the pew, pew, pew. And the thing is like, I don't want to die by accident.
Yeah.
I want someone to kill me for the right reason.
Yeah.
Which
Accidental,
there are
especially an accidental
many.
shooting. It's like there's so many things I could have done to deserve.
Like if
getting
you
shot.
knew, like I want it to be like first. I want to be your number one. I want you to have thought about me. I don't know.
Well, you know what? I'm not gonna kill you, but you're my number one. Ash Allen, everybody, make some noise for her.
All right, thanks for trading your seat.
Yes. Give me that back. Ash Allen, everybody, keep it going for her. Hell yeah. She's the real boss of the show. Made me switch seats and everything. Hell yeah. Let's keep this thing going. We got another little game segment for you. This next comic coming up to the stage, she's hilarious, been killing it all over town. Make some noise for my friend Danielle Porter! Yeah. How we doing, Danielle?
I'm good.
Yeah. Oh, this feels so much better.
Yeah. Dorothy was like, you should take the chair. And I was like, fuck that. I'm taking this chair.
Take the comfy. It's
I like
because
the
it's
comfy
comfier,
chair.
Ash. That's why. All right. I'm trying to be nice to the guests.
We lean at
Yeah.
the show.
Yeah. Fucking go back in there. Get back in the closet, Ash. Sorry. This is live streamed. All right, so we got a nice little game to play with you. Yeah, you're the only one I asked to prepare anything for. But this is a game that we play. It's a little two truths and a lie game, murder casserole style. We call it Lions No Crime. Make some noise for it.
Turns out I'm very boring.
Turns out you're very boring because I asked you to write
very
crimes
boring.
down and it was a struggle to think of wrong
kind
names.
of, I had some ideas, but we'll find out.
All right, yeah, we don't want
find
to. So,
out.
do you want me to go first and read mine out?
Yes, I do.
All right, cool. So I'm gonna read mine, and then we're gonna see what Danielle thinks is the lie, and then we're gonna see what you guys, the audience, think is the lie. Sound good? Yeah. Awesome. All right. So number 1, I broke my uncle's pinky finger while LARP sword fighting.
That's so gay. Okay, continue.
Number 2, I got arrested for drunk and disorderly with my cousins in Indiana.
That just sounds like a weekend with Colin.
Yeah. Well, that's why it's a game, Danielle. And number 3, this one's long. I asked 2 girls to prom my junior year, played the first one off as a joke when the second one said yes, and the first girl was devastated.
Wow, that was way more wholesome than I thought it was going to be. I thought there was going to be like some bushes involved and
No,
you hiding.
I would never do anything untoward. Young me? How dare you? I'm a nice guy.
You're from Iowa.
Yeah. That just means I like fucking carbs. What's your point? Iowa's very in the news right now for having an incredible female basketball player is the main thing we're known for right now. So you're welcome, world.
I thought
Caitlin
it was
Clark.
the corn.
Yeah, but she fucking got famous playing for the Hawkeyes, didn't she, Joe?
I mean, Iowa also had Sean Johnson from the Gymnastics.
Sean Johnson's very good.
She went to school with my cousin. My cousins are from Iowa.
Yeah, so you're talking shit against your own blood.
I don't live in Iowa. I just visited Iowa.
And you probably didn't dig it much, did you?
No.
No. Well, in fairness, in this game, I saved the D&D to do in Indiana.
They had Adventureland, though. That's a fun
Adventureland
place.
is really fun in Des Moines.
It's
in
like
Altoona.
a poor Disneyland.
Hey, we know that, but come on. That's not. Yeah, it's very rickety. It's like the roller coasters are wooden still, so you're going in and it sounds like a haunted house. Yeah, the log ride is real logs. Like, it's terrible. All right, sorry, but those are my crimes: is breaking my uncle's pinky finger, LARP fighting, D&D with cousins in Indiana. 2 promposals, and then broke the heart of a young gal during it.
I mean, obviously the D&D.
You think that one's of a lie?
No,
You
I think
that's true?
that's a true one.
That's a true.
Yeah.
Okay, so one of them is a lie.
I don't think you broke any girls' hearts.
Except my mom.
Which one?
Are you sure you didn't go to junior high with me with that joke? Jesus, never heard that one before.
I think the Indiana one is the lie.
You think that one's the lie? I didn't get arrested. What does the rest of the crowd think? Which
You
one's
don't
the
think
lie?
Colin's ever had a DUI?
It's not a DUI. It's a drunken disorderly. It's different. I wasn't in a car. Yeah, no vehicle. That's just I was being a shithead in public while drunk. Yeah.
I mean, I've seen that, so I could see it
Yeah, come on
happening.
now. Yeah, but what do you guys think? Which one's the lie?
The first one.
You think the first of the LARP is breaking my uncle's fingers the lie? Is that the consensus of the room? All right.
Is that a misdemeanor? What? Because he could like file charges against you for assault.
He
or-
could. I was a child at the time,
Oh, okay.
so he wouldn't have. Misdirect. That one is the lie. I broke one of my mom's pinky fingers with a LARP sword when I was a child. She was like, she bought these LARP swords at like a medieval fair, and she was like, let's fight with them. And then I
Sure.
swung really hard, and I hit her in the pinky. And this is the mom who has muscular dystrophy, so I just made her more handicapped for like a week. Yeah, it was really sad way to spend my 11th birthday.
I almost broke my mom's foot one time.
But I would like to say I did break a gal's heart. Fuck you, Danielle. Let's do your boring ass crimes now.
Okay, these are bad, I will admit. The first one, I kept $200 that I found on the ground.
Yeah.
Finders keepers, you know?
Yeah.
The second one was when I was a child, I stole a piece of candy from a grocery store.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. And then the third one was in high school, I hit a car and waited, no one came, so I left.
So a hit and run.
Yeah.
So a hit and run, a shoplifting, and a just finders keepers
Yeah.
situation. Here's the deal. Shoplifting checks out for you for one piece of candy because I think you're soft like that. And that being said, I also would believe that in high school you were not the best driver. Sorry, you came for me with the broken heart thing, and I get to play on a stereotype now. But the first one was finding $200 on the ground. And I think you turned that in because you turned in a credit card you found tonight. You would just go to the nearest adult and be like, "Mommy, I found something. You're gonna want that."
Okay, well, Yes, you're correct. It was the $200.
Hey! I didn't even need the crowd to do that
Sorry,
one.
guys.
I do need you though, like in my heart.
What
Please,
happened was it actually happened over off of Belmont. I found
Okay.
$200 on the grounds. I was at the Dick's restaurant, and I was like, hey, did somebody drop this? And I walked up to somebody, and they're like, nope. And then they took it and left.
That's fucking awesome, yeah.
But yeah, I did hit a car. I was high. That's
Okay.
what happened. I was
All right.
high. It was like a yellow convertible. We parked the car. We were by the McDonald's. We were waiting. Somebody like peeked out their window. Nobody came down, and I was like, I need to leave.
Go, yeah.
Yeah.
No, I've done that before. Same thing in high school. I one time forgot to. I had a really shitty car in high school that you could turn it off without putting it in park. It was a Pontiac Grand Am, so I left it. I turned it off with it in drive and got out, and then it rolled. Like a half an hour later, and I was in a hospital parking lot, and it hit another car. So then I came out. There was a note from security says, "Your car hit a car. Call security." And I just took it off and drove away. And there was no damage on my car. Their bumper was fucked, but I just left. Yeah. So hey, look at that. Little cousins and hit and runs. Hell yeah. That's what I got for you. Make some noise for Danielle. Hell yeah. Gonna keep this old thing going. All right. Yeah, we got another little true crime story. This next panelist coming up to the stage has been killing it all over town, all over Portland. She's hilarious. Make some noise for Megan Otto! Welcome, Megan.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
I like the chair.
I think the chair's nice.
Okay, good.
Yeah, it's Cody's throne most of the time.
Yeah, I don't want to think about how many people have been in this microfibered cloth thing, but I'm here for it.
Thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're here for it too. We're glad that you're here.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we're doing a little true crime story with you. This is, vigilante murder. So the case that I have, this is another international one. This one comes all the way from Germany. We're talking about the case of Marianne Bachmeier.
Bachmeier.
So that's Bachmeier there. That's Marianne on the left. And on the right, we're going to get to that piece of shit. So Marianne was born in West Germany. She had 2 children when she was a teenager. She got pregnant twice, had the kids, immediately gave them up for adoption, the first 2.
Wow, look at her go.
No shit.
Okay.
She was a gal about town, our Marianne. Yeah. I like the bangs.
I was just about to say, she is crushing those
she's
bangs.
very good looking.
Those are not trauma bangs. Those are the
no.
bangs of a well woman.
I was looking at pictures to put on the PowerPoint today, and I'm like, I think I have a thing for German women.
Yeah, okay.
Just me and Ed Gein, I guess. No, my wife's German. I think that's okay. I think that means I'm wholesome. And my wife also has bangs, so yeah, I'm a good man.
Congratulations, Colin.
I'm an honest, upright dude.
Germans and bangs. I've crushed
bangs,
it.
that's the formula for me, I think it's because I watched a lot of Nazi shit when I was a kid.
I feel like you've watched a lot of Dr. Phil, if that's what you think makes you a good person.
Good point. You got me.
Okay.
So at any rate, but when Marianne was 22, she gets pregnant again, and she decides to keep this child. So she has her daughter, Anna, and she decides to raise her alone while Marianne is working at a pub. She's working as a bartender and living in an apartment above the bar with her daughter. But this means that Anna, her daughter, would often hang around the bar while her mom was working, putting the young child in some very adult situations, very, very young.
Sure.
Yeah, so I wanted to ask you, did you ever go to, bars with your parents growing up?
No, my parents didn't drink at all growing up. This was actually my dream scenario as a child. I wanted more alcoholic parents.
Yeah.
Because
it's kind of fun.
Yeah. They never drank. I never got to see anything rowdy. So then when I go over to my friend's house and their parents would drink, I'd be like, this is the jam. They're getting away with fucking everything.
Yeah. Isn't that, we kind of had the opposite, because I would go over to sober friend's house and I'd be like, this is so nice. Everyone's helping do dishes at the end of the night.
Yeah, there's dinner on the table. No, I was
flicking cigarettes into kids' faces.
Yeah, no.
No. But because my mom would take us, my mom was a social worker, so she'd take us to the Cop Bar in my hometown, which was an Irish pub.
Okay.
And we went every first Saturday because they had $5 burger baskets.
Is that why you don't like this other cop?
Yeah, no. Fuck
was
that
he
guy.
just always at that bar, even as a kid?
Yeah. No, that cop that I was talking about, he's a contempt. He's my age, and he became. I knew him in high school, and then he became a cop.
Right.
He was an asshole in high school, and he's the type of guy when he becomes a cop, it's like, fucking you? Woof. You know?
Mm-hmm. I fucked a few of those.
Did you? Did you get them pre or post badge?
Oh, pre-badge.
Pre-badge and the badge.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
That's a good rhyme. You guys gave that nothing. I'm proud of that, even if you're not. All right?
Yeah.
That's live stream. That's out there now.
That's.
Yeah.
I'm here for it.
Thank you. But anyways, in 1980, Anna was 7, and she skipped school one day after a fight with her mom and decides to walk around town. And very quickly, she was abducted, taken back to the home of this guy on the right, Klaus Grabowski. I hate this guy, but what a great last name for a child molester.
Doesn't he
is
kind of look like that?
Grabowski.
He kind of looks like what's that guy? What's that guy from Monsters Inc? Mike Wazowski.
Mike
Who's
Wazowski,
that guy?
yeah.
But not the character.
Billy
the
Crystal?
guy, Billy Crystal.
You think
Does
he
he
looks
kinda-
like, yeah. That's a very weird outtake of From Harry Met Sally when he picks up a 7-year-old girl and
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
assaults and murders her. In his apartment. I don't remember
Given
that.
a
That's
little
from
Billy
the
Crystal.
outtake.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Nora Ephron really went wild halfway through that movie. But anyways,
Couple
so
rewrites.
he murders Anna. It's very sad, obviously. Hides her body in a box next to the riverbed. And Klaus is engaged at this time, and his fiance is the one who turns him in. I think he confessed to her, and she goes, "I'm going to the cops immediately."
Yeah, we love women supporting other women.
Yeah, we love women supporting dead girls. That's how we should be. But at any rate, so he gets picked up very quickly. It's like less than 3 days from the murder to his arrest. All right.
Yeah.
And I will say one thing for the West Germans and like the European continent as a whole, like the EU police are way quicker at catching killers than we are here.
Sure.
Because they did all their racism a few generations back, so they're not still doing it like we are here.
Yeah, I mean, it
know.
also helps when you have someone turn in the
Yeah,
main
when you
guy.
got a lead.
Yeah.
A good lead that's just like, he told me he fucking did it.
Yeah,
I
I'd
know
say.
where the little girl's corpse is.
Yeah.
So...
This is so uplifting, Colin.
I
love
know.
that.
Oh, it's about to get really good.
Okay, perfect. I love it.
So, day 3 of Grabowski's trial, Marianne strolls into the courtroom very calmly and shoots Klaus 6 times in the back with a concealed pistol, killing him instantly. And then it's one of the hardest things you could see in a good way. I mean, it's like she goes up, doesn't say a word, just bang, 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 bang.
Yeah.
And then she does the cool thing where she calmly surrenders. She's not like grabbed and is like, he killed my daughter. She just goes,
Yeah.
take me.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I did it. I fucking did it. I fucking did it.
I would do it.
Yeah, right? That was my question. Like, if this
I
had
wasn't
happened,
scared of guns or had a kid.
You don't need to be
or,
afraid
you know,
of guns.
I just, I like that. And here's the thing. I actually did read up on this just a hair.
Oh, yeah.
Just a hair. She didn't just calmly do it. She went up. She shot like 4 times. Well, this is what ChatGPT told me. So.
Oh, great. Yeah. Fuck me, I guess, in my research.
Yeah, this is truth. And then apparently the last 2 shots, she walked up close to him and then just went like bam, bam.
Yeah, that's how you do it. Double tap.
I feel
Put
like
it
that's
down.
some like movie shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there was a TV movie made of this, and I did watch just the scene
Lifetime?
of the killing. I think it was a German television show, a TV movie. But I would love to see the Lifetime movie. Who would play her? Who would you cast as her? It's like young Diane Keaton if you made it in the era that it happened.
Well, I know who I'd cast as Klaus.
You Billy Crystal? You're gonna pull Billy Crystal, sweet Billy Crystal out to be Klaus?
Yeah, I think he's been looking for a dramatic role. This could be his whale.
I would say with all the stuff coming out about this couple now, I think you got to go Lily Allen and David Harbour because they're in the middle of a divorce.
Yeah.
And I think that's what she would like to do to David Harbour is shoot him in a courtroom. And I'd kind of like it too. That dude's fucking annoying. He did a lot for dudes of my body type, being shirtless in that first episode of Stranger Things. But aside from that,
Wait, your body type?
yeah, we got the dad bods.
Okay.
Yeah. He got buff later. I know that.
Okay.
He turned his back on his people.
I'm working on it. Don't you worry. I'm right behind you.
A lot of beer. You just need to get a lot of beer.
Yeah.
And I would encourage you to get a job working here so you have burgers all the time.
Okay,
and then
yeah.
you're going to get this.
Well, I worked at Jamba in my teens, so I feel uniquely qualified to work here.
Yeah. It's a good time.
Okay,
We're juicing
excellent.
out here. Yeah, so overwhelming public support for Marianne in the wake of this murder, you know?
Yeah.
She straight up copped to it. She immediately pled guilty. She didn't fight any of the court proceedings. Everybody knew the story because when they arrested Klaus, it was news that, like, this guy killed a little girl. Oh, my God, this horrible crime. We know how the news likes to cover those things. So when she shoots him, it then becomes another big thing. This would be like if who's the guy? Alex Jones, when he's getting like pulled into court for all the Sandy Hook denial stuff. Yeah, Alex Jones is like, I hope for everybody in this room like a hated character. I hope nobody in here is an InfoWars guy, Jono. If someone just walked in and shot him in the middle of a trial, the amount of people who would be like, Charlie Kirk is a better thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, did we not just have this happen?
You're right. It's the news cycle goes quick right through me. You know what I liked about the Charlie Kirk shooting was even the bullet was like, I don't like your face.
Yeah, you know, I like the conspiracy theories that have all come out about
Someone
it.
was just like, the microphone exploded, had a bullet in the microphone. I'm like, are you fucking unsound?
Yeah, and I like watching Erica Kirk just unravel as a widow. It's very uncomfortable.
Sad. That is sad, but also you hitched your pony to the most Nazi wagon ever.
Yeah, I don't even
Did
know
I
if I'm
fuck up
really
that
like.
expression?
I don't know if I'm sad for her. I'm like, she feels so robotic, you know.
Yeah.
And then you saw her touch JD Vance's the back of his head.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like it was like a little caress, and I was like, they're gonna be fucking. They're gonna be fucking in a year.
Almost, they are already.
Yeah, I mean probably, but like publicly.
And
Anyways,
it's lasting 3 seconds at a time.
Yeah.
You know, because JD Vance comes quick. Because she's not a couch.
I've heard that.
Yeah. That's actually a myth. He didn't fuck a couch. That's somebody inserted that. That's actually not in his book. It's that he said it later on.
Yeah.
That he just and who hasn't rubbed up?
I was gonna
against
say,
a
have you
good
fucked
couch?
a couch?
I haven't fucked a couch. I did have a moment where I would. There was a couch in my basement that was corduroy. It was
corduroy.
No, I didn't fuck it. I just like rubbed again. I just like ground on it like it was a dance, you know.
You dry humped a couch.
I didn't dry hump it. There was no motion other than just like a brushing. You know, like a side to side.
Look.
When's the last time you dry hump side to side like this? This is more of there's a new word. It's like called, there's got to be a new word for when you just rub your dick against a corduroy couch.
I would say that's just a variation on dry humping.
I don't know. I feel like it was more innocent than that.
It was a little more jazzy, you know?
Improvisational. I had on glasses and a fedora. Okay.
Sorry, the idea of you in glasses and a fedora on a corduroy couch just as a 13-year-old.
Just Winnie the Poohing it, shirt, no pants.
Okay, wait. This is such a
Why'd
side
you say
pivot.
13? I was 27.
Okay, so I went over to my boyfriend's house this weekend to drop off coffee and surprise him, and he was in bed, and he was sleeping Winnie the Pooh in a full long sleeve shirt, no pants, no underwear.
Nah, that's fucking weird.
And I was like, this is psychotic.
Who gets cold just on that part? And they're like, you know, because I like sleeping in the buff, but every once in a while I'll just pull on like pajama pants.
Yeah.
To keep it next to the bed.
Yeah.
My torso never gets cold.
Yeah, to me it's pants on, top off.
Yeah,
you know that
that's
makes more
standard.
sense. But just a long sleeve tee, like a fitted
Like
long
oh,
sleeve too.
it wasn't
So
even like a sleep shirt?
It wasn't like a sleep shirt. I was just like, am I gonna get murdered later
You
today?
might.
I don't know.
Well, we all might.
Okay, I just wanted to gut check that. So.
Yeah. No, that's, and I'm gonna have a talk with him about it.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna
'Cause
sit
you
him
know
down.
my
I'm gonna
boyfriend.
listen.
Yeah.
But anyways,
I think he's here
is
outside.
he? Oh, shit. Cool. Well, she was convicted of manslaughter.
Sure.
Marianne was, but you know, manslaughter. That's the right thing because was it premeditated? Sure,
Mm-hmm.
but you could also understand the circumstance to it. So she gets a 6-year sentence. She's out in 3, out in half the time.
Obviously.
Model prisoner the whole time. Everybody loves her in prison. She's very
Yeah.
nice to everybody. She moves to Nigeria right after getting out of prison, works in humanitarian causes, then
Yeah.
moves to Sicily where she remarries and has a pretty good fulfilled life, just eating fucking pasta and drinking wine on the coast until she gets diagnosed with colon cancer and then moves back to Germany before dying in 1996.
Well, they gotta die sometimes, you know.
They gotta die sometime.
They gotta
Like,
die at
this
some
is-
point.
Yeah, this is a hard, and I'm sure she lived her whole life kind of blaming herself because Klaus
Yeah.
was a regular at her bar.
Yeah.
Like he knew the kid. That's how he lured her
Yeah.
in. So it's like if I had not raised my daughter hanging out in the bar all the time, would this have happened? And I'm sure that's partially behind her things.
Yeah.
But we can't, you can't make those kind of comparisons. The what ifs don't do you any good in that situation.
They don't, because the reason that she knew that guy is because she would go over to his house and pet
play
his
with
cats.
his cat. Yeah. So he just had this cat, and he was like, it's like the classic thing of a pedophile being like, I got this animal.
Check out my cats.
Check out this cat. Well, usually it's a pup. Where I grew up, it was puppies.
That would work on me today. I'd be like, okay.
Oh my God! I used to do a bit about how I don't know how I avoided molestation because if someone's like, "Do you want to see?" I lost my dog. I'm like, "Oh my God, what's his name? We'll find him." I would have been
absolutely
the easiest mark.
Yeah.
Well, this has been fun.
Okay, you're really not going to talk about the biggest part of this thing?
I want you to talk about it.
Okay, so the reason that she shot him was because she was upset that during the trial he said something to the effect of like, I couldn't have sexually assaulted your daughter because I agreed to be castrated like
that's right.
3 years ago because I've already been doodling some
he was
children.
a registered sex offender,
Yes.
and the thing they did in West Germany was you volunteer to be chemically castrated if you're a child molester.
But then he got back on hormones.
Yeah, and he started taking testosterone.
To try and reverse it.
Yeah,
and she was just like, fuck this, I'm done with you. And that's why she shot him.
Yeah, I did not include that detail, but I'm glad that you brought it up. That's important. Yeah,
it's important, because that's just feminism. You know? That's
right.
feminism.
Gender-affirming care should not go to pedophiles.
Yeah, you can cut your dick off, and it's still not enough. That's
I think they just like dunk it in like Gatorade or something to kill it. It says chemically castrated.
After they're done fucking the corduroy couch.
Well, that's what I got for you. Megan Otto, everybody! Oh my God, what a time it's been. We got one more segment for you, one more panelist for you, one more game. Make some noise. This dude hosts shows all over town. He's got shows at Kelly's, Star Day, Hawthorne Hideaway. Make some noise for Jono James.
Hey, don't kill me.
I would never. We're too linked.
Hey.
Be the easiest way to get caught if I killed you tonight.
Yes. Well, you got cameras on you.
Yeah, and I've said it out loud now, too. That's foolish. How you doing tonight, Jono?
I'm doing good. How are you?
Wonderful.
Good.
A little sweaty.
This is the segment of the show where you realize comics are terrible at guessing.
Yeah, this is a way for me to flex my knowledge of all things murder over my peers.
How much time do you put into this show?
A lot.
It feels like it, doesn't it? Give it up for Colin, everybody.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
I appreciate it. This is fun. I've learned more about murder tonight than I have my whole childhood.
Well, you know what? You should have had an uncle like me. Just be like, you want to hear a dark tale?
Dude, why did you call me? You look like the InfoWars guy. Well, you called me out about the InfoWars. You look like you're running an InfoWars about local bowling alleys.
All right, he's got some interesting points. I'm kidding. He does not. Yeah, I know. I get that. It's because it looks like I think frogs are gay. Frogs are gay, toads are straight. Everybody knows that. All right. But this is a little segment.
Who's got the time to care about it? I don't know. That's crazy.
All right. So this is a segment we call Trivia. This is our trivia segment. It's a lot of fun. So I got 5 trivia questions I'm going to read out to you, John. I want to get your answer, and then I want to get the crowd's answer. Does that sound like a plan, guys? Yeah.
Are you guys okay with that? I don't think he's... Okay, cool.
I like to check for consent a lot in the show.
Particularly about this subject.
Yeah, it's rough. But since we're doing vigilante murders, these all have something to do with vigilantism, John.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so number 1. And they're all multiple choice or true or false, all right. So number 1, what was the comical name given to the political arm of the Racist Vigilance Committee in 1850 San Francisco? So this was a vigilante group that was started in San Francisco in the 1850s, and they had a political party attached to them so they could win office.
I know what you're saying about the chair.
Yeah, right? It makes you feel paunchy.
No, you're right. This feels like
You know what I found helps in that is to cross your legs a little bit. Get a little, inside the actor's studio.
I feel more comfortable.
Yeah,
okay.
It's nice.
So we have a vigilante group in San Francisco,
1850s.
1850s.
So this is back in the heyday of the Shanghaiing and everything, like what we did up here, but more in San Francisco, obviously.
We steal everything from
We did everything, yeah. So what was the name of the political party? Was it A, the Bon Bon Crew?
Ooh.
B, the Know Nothings? C, the Silly Lads? or D, the do-rightsers?
I hope it's the do-rightsers, just because it feels like an old cartoon.
Yeah, it's very cartoony because these were guys who would like break strikes and stuff. There's no hints on there. It's just
Oh no, I thought the choices were up there. Now I have to ask
no,
you
I don't
again.
do that much. See, you were very nice. Like you put in a lot of time. No, it's all in the book.
Oh.
It's all in the murder casserole book.
Well,
what do you think?
Okay, can you read them to me? again?
Yeah. Is it A, the Bon Bon Crew, B, the Know Nothings, C, the Silly Lads, or D, the Do-Rightsers?
Well, since I don't know and I'm looking for some solidarity, I'm going to say the Know Nothings.
You say the crowd thinks it's the Know Nothings
Is that?
too?
I should have asked you guys. Sorry.
I'm so sorry, Jono. That's correct!
Oh, he hates when I'm right. What are you, my therapist?
No, I knew. I was looking at my friend Badger right here, and he's from San Francisco, so I'm like, I'm so glad you're not the
Did you
panelist
take
right now.
umbrage to that?
No,
Okay.
Yeah.
Did you know the answer? You already knew the answer or no?
No,
Okay, you
guessed.
guessed.
All right,
Thank
this
you.
one's
Sorry.
true or false.
Before we get started, I want to know, when's the big reveal?
That I'm a murderer?
No, about which one of us killed a man in cold blood.
About which one of us?
No, which one of the guests, panel guests.
Oh, I didn't know that. I was
Is that
supposed
not
to
part
do
of it?
that.
Okay.
No, that's not part of it. But it's
Whoops.
But now it's
Whoopsie.
But now I think it's Ash.
Absolutely. With,
I don't know. I
With
was
that
gonna-
orange water? Are you kidding me? That's murder water.
Well, you. It wouldn't be you if you brought it up, so you're ruled out.
Okay,
Danielle, probably not.
She doesn't have the strength for it.
Yeah, it's either Megan or Ash if one of us is a killer.
Yeah, I feel like Ash. That
They
water.
were both
like
super down with those
Yeah.
dudes getting, but those were the stories where you wanted the dudes to die.
the pink and orange water. I feel like you whistle wrong and she just MK Ultras. Okay.
All right, this one's true or false.
Okay.
Citizens' arrests are constitutionally banned in the U.S. True or false?
God, I want it to be false, honestly, but I feel like with today's climate, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say ice. No.
I'm gonna put some ice on this question.
I'm gonna say citizens' arrests. I'm gonna say that is not constitutionally banned.
What does the crowd think? True or false? They're banned. He said false.
Oh my God!
What do you guys think? You think false? False? I heard one true. It's false. Yeah, you
Wait,
can
so
arrest
am I
somebody
right?
as just a citizen, and it's constitutionally protected, as a matter of fact.
Right.
And in some cases, in some states, you can be arrested for not doing a citizen's arrest.
Really?
Like if you started shooting people right now, in some states, if I didn't risk my life to stop you, I would be guilty of wanton and reckless
Michigan?
conduct.
Huh? Is that the
Michigan?
Is that the full circle? Okay.
Oh, Danny's definitely seen a body eaten by hogs.
Yeah, and it wasn't even human.
No, yeah, like that's what they did with their younger brother who was slow learning.
She used to have siblings. Yeah, that's crazy.
She was the toughest one because she could fight off all the hogs.
No meth scars visible, but some hog scars right now.
All right, number 3.
Sorry.
What crop? So what piece of grain? What crop? Was
Wait,
the
I'm 2 for 2 now. This has
You're
never
2
happened.
for 2. Yeah.
I
You're doing
never
great.
get anything right. This is
And the
amazing.
crowd's 2 for 2. You guys are smart.
Yep.
All right. So what crop was the target of the Night Riders raids when they started raiding farms in Tennessee in 1908? So this was a vigilante group that started raiding farms to make them grow crops from a certain seed company. So what crop was the target? Was it A, cotton, B, rye, C, tobacco, or D, corn?
And what state was it?
Tennessee.
I do want to say tobacco. That was
I'm
my
gonna say
initial.
tobacco. What do you guys think?
Somebody wooed for cotton.
Ash wooed for cotton because she's from Mississippi, and her fucking people didn't learn anything in the Civil War, did you?
I just like things that feel good.
Like, whoa, Southern way of life.
It's only halftime.
What do you guys think? What's the crop? You guys think tobacco? Yeah. Rye. Interesting. Ooh.
Rye is a good whiskey thing, right? Because Tennessee's known for whiskey.
Tennessee is well known for their whiskey.
That's a smart. I actually skipped rye in my understanding of the. But I can't change it now.
No, you're locked in. You're locked in with tobacco, and that's too bad. Because you're correct. It's tobacco.
That's a turkey in bowling. Huh?
Yeah,
That's what Colin looks like he
that's
does.
3 stars. I do love bowling. It's
my only escape.
I was a varsity bowler in high school.
I believe
I got
that.
my letter in bowling.
And you never change your aesthetic. That's amazing.
No, they let us drink too. It's dope. All right, no, but look up the case of the Night Riders. It's actually a fascinating history.
That's awesome.
I
thought it was just an old shit TV show with cool music.
No. This is with the time of day night, not with a K.
Yeah. Okay. Night.
Yeah.
But also, wouldn't that be cool if they were writing out and had Night Rider music?
Yeah, that would be cool. Yeah, that would be sick.
Joe, can we cue up some Night Rider music? I'm just
can you
kidding.
get that?
I'm
When I
sorry.
play
He doesn't
them
get
off.
paid enough for that.
He had it immediately. Make some noise for Joe Michigan, everybody.
Hey.
Ones and twos. Oh my God. This next one's true or false. So, true or false? The head of Seattle's superhero group, the Rain Heroes, is called Phoenix Jones. You familiar with the Rain Heroes?
No, but
Yeah.
I want to be because now I feel shame.
No, let me give you let me give you the rundown. So it's basically the movie Kick-Ass, but it really is a thing in Seattle where it's a dude who is like a martial artist, like expert at jiu-jitsu and like karate and stuff, puts on a superhero thing and goes out and stops petty crime.
And then he like gathers a flock of people and
Yep,
trains
and he's
them
got it's a whole group. It's a union. They got dues.
Gosh, man.
Yeah, it's weird. But the leader, allegedly, true or false, is named Phoenix Jones.
Well, I'm getting a strong feeling from the audience. It might be verbal, but I'm gonna go with true now.
You going with true?
Yeah, I am.
What's the audience think?
They said true.
They think true? Okay. All right. We got to. Ooh, I love the
Okay,
dissent.
now
Dissent is important. All right.
Yes, everybody gets a voice.
Yeah. If you combine dissent and commentary, you get dysentery. That's a Woody Allen joke.
Well, we were talking about pedophiles.
We were indeed. It's on theme, and vigilantism works in the Woody Allen case because nobody sees his movies anymore. That's a class action vigilante case. It's true. It's Phoenix Jones.
So even the movies are too old.
Yeah. All right, I got one more for you. This one's nerdy. This one is.
So this is the last one.
This is the last one.
Wait, so I could. Okay, all right.
So you're 4 for 4, bro.
That's
You can
never
run with a
happened,
full
honestly.
punch card, and then you get a hug from me.
I have
as your
been
trophy.
disinvited to trivia nights.
Really?
Yes.
Because you're so bad.
Because I don't know anything.
Oh, buddy.
But this is nice. This is very nice
Yeah,
because
you
they're
say I
feeding
don't.
me answers.
Yeah,
so I feel very.
It's a real collaborative vibe. All right. So, what was the name of the coordinated hacks done by the group Anonymous? Online attacks that were targeting the anti-piracy advocates. So this was the thing where the group Anonymous went on and hacked like Sony
Infowars.
and all.
Sorry.
There's a name for the attacks. All right. Was it Operation DVD, Operation VHS, Operation Twinkles, or Operation Payback?
If it's not one of the DVD or VHS, why the fuck would you throw those in there? That's crazy.
I don't know.
Okay, what? Okay.
I don't know. Because I'm a sneaky little bitch.
And what year was this?
This is like 2006.
Okay.
So this is the reason. This is the people who saw the FBI anti-piracy warnings and went, fuck you, and went online and just emptied out, like crashed the servers for all of like the video distribution companies and all of like the music distributions. It was like the thing that actually made a difference when it came to Napster and shit with Lars Ulrich. It's a weird story.
Yeah.
It's very boring. I don't like it. There's a reason it wasn't one of the cases tonight because nobody got murdered.
What was the last option?
Payback. Operation Payback.
Oh, that's too appropriate. What do you guys think?
But yeah, what do you guys think?
Don't ruin my record here.
So
Come on,
it's
I'm on a streak.
DVD, VHS, Twinkles, Payback.
Wait, can I call a lifeline?
What?
You wouldn't download a car.
You wouldn't download a car? Yeah, thank you. That was not what I asked for. But I appreciated it. I know
All right,
that's a
I
reference.
think that's the answer.
You wouldn't download a car? Yeah, that'd be the trickiest trick of the night. Yeah. It's like it's not even an option.
Well, now you could download a 3D printed
gun
in car.
Oh,
that
too.
Maybe you couldn't. I don't know.
You think it's VHS, Joe? Yeah, okay. Michigan thinks. Does he speak for the room? Payback. You guys, what do you think, Jono?
Well, I honestly think it's the DVD one.
Alrighty. Well, you were so close. It's Payback. But hey, 4 out of 5 ain't bad, buddy.
Thank you
4
so
out of 5
much.
ain't
Thank you.
bad.
4 out of 5
Jono James, everybody,
Thank you so
make some noise for him. Yes, folks, that is our show. That's Murder Casserole. Did you guys have a good time? Oh, my God. Thank you so much for coming. We do this every first Monday of the month. The next one, I believe, is December 1st, and that's an important one because in December, that marks 2 years of us doing the show here at Covert Café. And it's been an incredible time, and I owe an immeasurable debt to both Joes and Cody for letting us use this space. Make some noise for all of them at Covert. Oh, we love him, we love him. And I owe a similarly unrepayable debt to you all for coming and hanging out. Make some noise for yourselves. And keep that going for all the panelists. You had Elijah, you had Megan, you had Ash, you had Danielle, you had Jono, you had somebody else. I'm for Danny Schi, Hog Champion Danny. You guys have a good night. Get home safe. We'll see you next month. And